Thursday the 18th. Let's have a look at the pre-US markets here. And equities are up, 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 up. So yesterday, unfortunately, just when I said I think we're going to stay contained within the range, no sooner had I said that and turned off my charts than we went bid up on equities here on the S&P 500. So tally-ho to the upside, coming in really around that 4 o'clock marker was when I left, and then boom, up we go. So, we've been looking at this 41.75s as an area of potentially very strong resistance, and certainly this kind of caps the top of the range that we've been in sideways on the daily bar, which I'll show you in a minute now. But one little bit above here doth not make a breakout. So really, when markets do break out, some of us in here are on these breaks, and some of us here are waiting on the pullbacks after these breaks. And so the pullback from this break would be kind of back to the 41.52s, and then look for longs to get up and do one of these and continue up to what I think is going to end up being 42.42s half up here, and certainly 42.03s, 42.31s, all profit targets on the way up here, guys. Okay, so yeah, I like the 41.52s. If there's a harem scarum about the debt limit, you might even see it back at 41.40s. Who knows? Or you might even see it all the way to the bottom of the range. So you really got to stay vigilant and trade this market as it unfolds. But I think the bulls are certainly going to be loving this, and while we have had something for the bulls and the bears over the last what seems like 10 years, or I don't know, it's really 2 weeks actually on these markets. But look at this sideways. So while there's been something for the bulls and the bears, now I think the bulls are going to be loving this, and the bears are going to be thinking this is a great place to get in and sell it down in the range. But I think when we get back down to here, I think the bulls won't be happy, but they will try and buy this thing back up of 40.80s should we get down there. But it looks at this, I don't think we are going to get down to 40.80s.
In
I
10
think
minutes
next
time
up
now,
is
the
going to
bottom
be
of the hour, do you see the release of the weekly
40,
US initial jobless claims
42s.
data?
So I'm just going to wrap this up quickly now. We do have initial jobless claims coming out of the US in about 10 minutes time. It's all here. They're all breaking to the upside yesterday, especially the Nasdaq. I think the Nasdaq has an absolute country mile to go now with this breakout. And here, as you see, some of my levels. But I mean, the targets for me on this is 14,600. The next stop is 14,056 half on the Nasdaq. I mean, I wouldn't dream of selling this thing now. Tech is hot again. Gold. Little trade that we saw this morning that I did take was gold on the short. So little pullback here onto the 1982s, and then just off of VWAP and then sold down. Now I think this can continue down to the 1970s, and if equities want to continue having a really good day, I think we'll soon be at 1952s. And actually I haven't got the full days loaded on this chart, but we do have that upside resistance at 2076 is coming in. Really good resistance met there, and we're selling down. What else do we want to talk about? Gold holding on a break back to the upside. Actually, nat gas, I do want to look at nat gas here before we go. Nat gas, there's really a confluence of quite a few levels coming in at 2 spot 5s. On my chart, you will probably be able to see that here is the largest amount of volume on the market right now in nat gas is sitting at 2 spot 5. I think that's where we're going today. And just the pattern here, we come up doji, then we get another doji. In my mind, that cancels the prior turn signal. And I think we're going off support is 2 spot 3 6 5s to move up. That's 2 spot 5s area and beyond, really. So we have been beaten up in nat gas, it has to be said, but I think now I think it's time to go back up. Let's see if that comment stands the test of time. All right, listen, have a good one out there, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Cheers.